In this video, I'm going to show you what's inside of a turbine shaft. The turbine shaft and wheel are two different pieces, but they're fusion welded together. The turbine shaft itself is just a regular steel material, and the turbine wheel is a special Inconel material that's designed to withstand high heat. And the reason for that is so that it doesn't melt when it's in the exhaust side of the turbo, because it can get as hot as 1600 degrees in the exhaust side. Though we don't want our temperatures that high, it can get that high if you're in towing condition. Now, the way that this is made is it has a hole drilled here and here. It's put on a lathe and then turned down to the specs that it needs. Once you have this piece made, this turbine wheel is a piece of cast. So it's just a cast blade that needs to be turned down to spec. It's then welded, fusion welded to the turbine shaft. I'm guessing what happens is they bring them two together. One must be positive, one negative or something, and then they just arc together and become as one piece. Now, what I thought was neat is you'll see a pocket in there. So there's actually airspace in between the turbine wheel and shaft. I'll turn the camera around and you can get a better look of what's inside of the turbine shaft. We are inside of the turbine shaft. You can see where the center is drilled. It looks like a drill bit had went through and drilled the main hole, then drilled the smaller hole, just so that it could be mounted on the lathe. So this piece right here is the piston ring. It's very neat. We should get our welder back out and fix this. And they're just two combined together just like that. Like two peas in a pod. Now you know exactly what's inside of a turbine shaft. The answer is it's an air pocket. After my weld's dry, I should be able to put it on the balancer. Good as new. Look at those beads.